Thank you, NJROTC and your South Kitsap Marching Band.
Well, welcome everyone to South Kitsap High School for another Friday night of football. We're broadcasting as the South Kitsap Wolves take on the Sumner Spartans. It's senior night, so a lot of excitement in the air. We're coming to you live right here on SKTV, Astound cable channel 205, and we're also streaming this game live in high definition on YouTube. You can find the link to the game by going to the South Kitsap School District homepage, click on the YouTube link, and you can watch the game in HD. There's no fees for our broadcast, so anything that says otherwise is a scam. Don't pay a dime for it. It's all free for you guys. As the Wolves take on the Spartans tonight, I'm Brian Pickard, and joining me in the booth tonight is Troy Larson. And we are looking forward to an excellent game tonight. It's a beautiful night, full moon, and that's always good for the Wolves.
Hey, Brian. Yeah, just another awesome night of Friday Night Lights here up at Kitsap Bank Stadium, and we're happy to host the Sumner comes into Kitsap Bank Stadium tonight, winning 4 of their last 5 games, and they're ranked in the top 20 in the state. I believe the actual number is 13. Sumner's last win was just last week. It was a impressive 42-14 win over Bethel. And more importantly, Sumner's been outscoring their opponents, Brian, by 27 points a game, actually just over that. So in order for it to be a competitive game tonight, the Wolves are going to have to play like my golf partners last week, Mark, Dane, and Chris, play like champions tonight, and anything's possible in high school football. So it is a beautiful night. It's a full moon. I know we maybe just had a little bit of seismic earth, maybe. We're hearing little rumors about it, but we'll see what's going to happen. But either way, it's awesome to see all of the fans around tonight. It was senior night. The band was introduced, senior band members, senior cheerleaders, senior football players. So looking forward to a competitive football game.
Should be a lot of fun. It always is excitement. The Wolves are supported so well by their fans, by their family, community, and the kids. And, when you got that, it's always exciting.
Yeah.
And again, as I've said many, many times, your best sports entertainment dollar, or really almost any entertainment dollar, is high school. I mean, it doesn't cost you $100 to go to a game. Yep. You can take the whole family and buy them hot dogs and some popcorn and whatnot, and
some
Krispy
Kremes, evidently.
and some Krispy Kremes. That's the dance team.
Oh, okay, that's
and
a dance team.
Senior night for the dance team. The dance team are raising some money, selling up by the gymnasiums up there. So if you're here in the stadium, go get some Krispy Kreme. There might be there's not a dozen up here anymore.
No.
A box was full of them was brought up, but they're not all here. I don't know who ate them.
I did not purchase them, but I was the recipient of a Krispy Kreme donut, so thank you very much.
Well, Sumner's going to kick off, going right to left, and you never know. Is he going to kick it deep? And he does. Got 2 up backs.
Nice.
Fielded about the 5-yard line. A little bit of running room. He's bringing it up the side. Tripped up. That was a good tackle by the Sumner player. He doesn't make that, Troy. I think we're opening the game with a kick return. Yeah.
So the Wolves are coming out to hopefully establish some nice ground game and establish some rhythm, Brian. And that's always important for these the South Kitsap Wolves in the first half.
Yeah, and Troy, you haven't been here the last couple of home games. We now have a sophomore starter for the Wolves. So
quarterback Franklin Fox.
Yep, and he's done a nice job, and he's grown every single week. So nice to see him. Kind of spreading it around to our all everything Jordan Lee, number 2, just carried the ball. He's now starting at running back, and he's split out sometimes as a receiver, and he's playing deep. Anyway, Jordan's all over the place, and we call his number a whole lot. But, I think coaches say, okay, how do we get the most athletes out on the field, top athletes, and get them going and get them in positions that can benefit us. So, really, that's a big kudos to Franklin Fox.
And it goes without saying, at any level, experience matters over the next couple of years, too. So, good to get them all playing time, get used to it, and nice pass, nice catch, excellent effort out there. But there are only maybe no gain on the play, and Also, like
maybe even a little bit of a loss, about a yard.
But also, like most games, Brian, super important for the Wolves, and to limit their mental mistakes, whether it's turnovers, whether it's penalties, all of those things are positive from week to week and things to grow upon.
Absolutely. You're looking for growth and things like that. And we all know South has struggled for a number of years now, and if they can improve,
there's a long pass. He's got him open.
He's open.
What a catch.
What an amazing catch. And a ball. Talk about a thrown on the dime.
Super nice. And that's Braden Scovald on the reception out there. And that is, my math maybe tells me 30, 40-yard pass. So excellent pass. Great protection, too, by the offensive line for the Wolves. So fantastic catch by Brandon. That gets the Wolves all the way down. That's into Sumner's territory. They're on the 36-yard line. Well, that was fun. That was great. It was a really
nicely
well-thrown ball.
And you know what? He was defended well.
Yeah.
He went up there and made that pass.
Goes Jordan Lee off the offside. Oh, no, the ball's on the goose. Oh, and he may have been...
I don't think he...
fumble.
Referee saying that he had gained control before he went out of bounds.
Well, and the ref was right there. We're a ways away, but I'm going to have to trust the ref on that one. Looks like he was secured the ball inbounds, Brian. And
then slid out.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The South coaches are not arguing with that. So, they're down there, even though it's right underneath our noses, but I won't bring that up, right?
No, but, well, that's unfortunate. A stalled drive there for the Wolves, but either way, positive yardage, change the field position for Sumner here in the first quarter. Sumner comes out with two backs in the backfield.
Quick pass off to the right.
So per the script or the little bit I've watched, that's Tristan Raybar, Sumner's quarterback, and I can guarantee you, from what I have watched or tried to gain knowledge over the last couple of weeks, is not selfish to one particular receiver. He will spread the ball around and throws it to his wide receivers, his tight ends. That particular one was to his running back. So good senior leadership by Tristan. Handoff right up the middle. Nice stop.
And as we like to say, tackled by a pack of wolves.
Yeah, pack of wolves. Daniel Welch was the lead tackler and on that one right in the middle of the Wolves defense. So the Wolves got their work cut out for them on defense because like I said, they Sumner has been outscoring their opponents by just over 27 points per game. And they have their points for is like 298, Brian, and their points against is only 196.
Wow.
So, and there he goes, Tristan again, pulls it down.
He's going
runs off to the right, got a first down. Mm-hmm. Good decision. Looks like it's always good news, bad news when that. The good news is everybody was covered downfield, right? So, unfortunately, he escaped out and got a first down, but it is nice to see them covered on the back end.
Yeah, and he had some pressure. He really didn't have a whole lot of space to go. Unfortunately, he found the little bit of lane there and picked up the first down. So
they're into Wolves territory. And a little swing pass out to the running back.
Same thing we saw. Nice tackle. Open field. It's a lot of people don't realize how difficult that is in open field. The offensive player has the advantage because he knows in his head which way he's going to go or give a little shuffle step or whatever. The defender needs to break it down and stay low and make that tackle. That's a hard thing to do at full speed.
Oh, 100%. And the field looks small up here, but when you're down there trying to tackle open field gutters, it's big.
It's huge.
There's a lot of room out there.
Handoff up the middle.
Oh, big hole up the middle. Nice run.
Number 34's got some wheels on him. Cuts back and catches number 5 for the Wolves. That was a touchdown by Otavian Clark. Nice tackle there. But I think that saved a touchdown.
Saved a touchdown, maybe down at the 7-yard line, right, Brian? Somewhere around in there. So feels like the Spartans have moved the ball down pretty quickly.
And that was number 34, Steele Isaacs for Sumner, and he's got some moves and some wheels. So got to bottle him up. Can't let him get in the open field like that. So another quick pass to the right. Tackle. Looks like he's in, and it is a touchdown, Sumner Spartans. That was quick.
That was a little too easy for the Spartans, and unfortunately, based off of a unfortunate turnover on the Wolves to open up the drive. But they did gain some ground there, and see what they're going to just kick the extra point, or go for two. At the opposite end, looks like they're lining up for a
kick
for an extra point. Got a bunch of new camera angles tonight, Brian, on the broadcast. Just an awesome job by the students.
Which means you had a lot of students come out tonight, help out. It's all volunteer on their part. It's really neat. It's hands-on experience. This is an exceptional program here with the video production here at South Kitsap High School.
Right. They pulled the cables. They set up our microphones for us. They have all the camera angles. They had a unique view of the team running out tonight. They have a semi field goal cam. I know they have some pregame drone shots that they can take, and just during the pregame. But again, the technology is so cool. And how much smarter are the kids these days, Brian, than you and I were years ago?
Like I said, I'm not even going there.
It's impressive that they pull this off with a lot of time and effort, not only for the students, but their teachers, their leaders in the classroom. And I have bragged to many of friends and many of relatives about the experience up here and the advantage that the kids get to be able to do a craft that they could, take on and use for experience.
Nice deep kick. It's fielded about the 3-yard line. He's nifty little move there, but they catch up to him, tackled about the 17, 18-yard line right there. Yeah, it's amazing. It's one of the things I was, this year the drone is a new tool that they have.
Pre-game only.
And it's one of the things within the CTE, Career Technical Education,
gotcha.
that they use, industry standards. I'm probably not using the right terms right. Equipment and teaching and whatnot. And those are skills that are required for people going into, and it's not just for pointing the camera. It's writing scripts. It's setting things up. Lighting, controlling the soundboard, the whole bit. Well, the Wolves just tried to run the ball off tackle the left side, and it went nowhere.
And speaking of that, of the video productions and the football teams, problem solving. Things happen during a broadcast, or things happen during a football game, and
absolutely,
you have to have those experiences to be able to adjust and see if the Wolves are able to adjust and get their rhythm and get downfield again. So we're coming up on just 7 minutes to go in the first quarter, and it's 7-0 Spartans. But at some point, we got to talk about the moon, Mr. Pickard. So
we did
Brian,
mention we did mention the beginning.
It's staring right at us. It's beautiful. All right, nice hit. There we go. Nice fake.
Pump fake. He's going to hang on to it. Close to a face mask, but nope. I don't think so.
Not so much. So, again, the Wolves got an uphill battle tonight, and Sumner, like I said earlier, they've scored almost 300 points this season, year to date. Got a couple games left. Points against only 200. It's almost the exact inverse for the Wolves. So they're at 133 points for, and about almost 278, 280 for points against. So going to need some really good execution tonight to hang with Sumner. Limit the mistakes.
And Franklin has nowhere to go. Doesn't even have a chance to throw the ball away. I think a linebacker shot up the middle there, and it was tough. And again, like I mentioned, the Wolves have struggled, and they're struggling, but they don't quit. They keep fighting. One of the things that new head coach Sean Banks for the Wolves said is that no excuses. He instilled that into the kids. No excuses. We have to do it and do it right.
So Wolves better sharpen up here. I know that Sumner did block and return a punt last week, so special teams a focus for Sumner, and they got that one away okay. Nice punt, actually, and fair catch. And
right about the 39, 40-yard line.
Yep. And we will be Sumner will take control, like you said, Brian, of 35-yard line going into Wolves territory with 5:51 left in the quarter.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah.
So Tristan had a lot of success with little swing passes. And when he didn't complete a swing pass, his couple escapes out of there, if you will. And then the big run, of course, up the middle. So
it looks like the ball's going to be placed right about the 40-yard line, the Wolves' 40-yard line, or you can say the Spartans' 60-yard line.
The 60-yard line, yes, yeah.
Steve Rabel did that a couple of Seahawk games ago. He referred to the 52-yard line. So I worked that in last week and this week just because I think it's funny.
Well, and it honestly, it makes perfect sense. Everybody can do the thing. So they're up again in the middle for
that was number 34. Steele. What a great name
Isaacs.
for a football team.
Steele Isaacs.
Steele. Yep.
So actually super positive run. He from our booth up here, we don't get a chance to watch these kids play a lot, but he sure runs with really square shoulders, doesn't he? Runs really
I'm guessing he's a wrestler.
Runs really strong.
Those wrestlers know low center of gravity. Another swing pass off to the left.
Oh. Nice press on the edge there by the Wolves, but still super positive gain by Sumner.
Need to get somebody to come up and force that receiver in because he gets a block or two, and we're going to have trouble with that.
Sumner looks pretty big up front too, Brian. So a couple really healthy kids up front, getting a good push, and more importantly, protecting Tristan back there. He's going to take the snap again from.
And there's our first yellow hanky of the game.
It's not bad. We made it to almost so we're at the 4.5-minute mark left in the first quarter.
And it's against Sumner.
Must have been the first sign of a full moon, Brian. They moved without any signals.
There you go.
They moved without any signals. Looks like it was just a simple procedure penalty against Sumner. And a quick pitch out to the right. Out to Steele again. He's going to make the turn.
I think each time they've run, he has run the ball, and I understand why in the way he moves. Like you said, square shoulders, fast. And he's a tough one to bring down. Looks like we got first and 10 on the 22.
On the 16-yard line,
16.
Going inbound.
I'm trying to move the ball back. I'm trying to help the Wolves here.
And there goes Steele again. So I'm going to start paying attention, but his yards after contact are impressive. So we got to get a pack. Not we don't have to. The pack of Wolves got to get on him. I might take a couple of them to consistently hit him, and we got to slow him down a little bit. Ball's on the 10 or about the 8-yard line. Ball's on the 8 or 9. And second down, 3. So they still, Brian, can get a first down in here without scoring. Oh, incomplete pass, but Tristan pulled the trigger on that one pretty quick. Right? And he was just trying to simply get a slant over the middle there. It was well covered by the Wolves. Again, I don't get to watch a lot of the games or a lot of Sumner's games, but I can tell you that the opportunity to spread it out is really good with Tristan. Throws it to his tight ends, running backs, wide receivers. There we go, Steele up the middle. There you go, Wolves. Nice big pile up. He's still going. I don't know. That looked like a scrum more than a running play.
Yeah.
So I don't know where looks like they did give the Spartans a first down, and they're going to go a quick play here.
QB sneak, and I think he's in. Looking for an indication from the ref.
It's a touchdown. Such a popular play, and it's been in the refs had signal a touchdown. Such a popular play in those short yardages, and you can.
If you got the horses up front, it's not a bad not a bad way to go.
I think you and I definitely watch a little bit of professional football, and Philadelphia has perfected that. They call it the brotherly shove or a couple other things. But It's not as easy as it sounds. There's a lot that goes into that and a lot of practice, but you do have to have some horses up front and a
Key
strong
to it
quarterback.
is to control that line of scrimmage, which it is really any time, but
Yep.
even more so then.
Yep. Uh-oh, Sumner's breaking out into something here and might be going for 2. This is a unique formation. We broke it all up.
South seems to know what to do here, and
Got a
little
quick
shovel
pitch.
pass, and it's in for 2.
In for 2.
Kind of insult to injury there.
So now that's going to take it to 15-0 for Sumner, and there's going to be 3:20 left in the first quarter.
I have a feeling they saw that somewhere else, the scouting, and because South knew how to adjust their
Just didn't
players
stop it.
around, Sumner just executed it very, very well.
Yeah, but they spread it out really quick, and I'm sure. Well, I don't know, but maybe there was a couple options for the receiver of the hike, and they found an open. But they did have them pretty well spread out.
Well, we're going to see another kickoff by Sumner. He's got a good leg on him. He's kicked it down there about the 5-yard line each time, 5-10-yard line, and that's for a high school kid. That's a pretty good thump of the ball.
So I think the first 2 have been picked up and returned by. I think he's been kicking it off to the left. So see if we have
Is that
consistent
number
down-
3, no Porter? It's in the far down. We're as we've always said, we're about the 20-25-yard line on the south end.
And again, he lets it fly into the end zone. Still a really good kick. So if memory serves me correctly, the Wolves will take control at the 25-yard line. Or is it the 20-yard line? But the refs will let us know, the important people.
You know, it's not number that is Bowden Harvey. That's number 8.
Number 8.
Number 3 would be half of 8. Not mathematically.
Oh, not mathematically, yeah. They need better numbers.
Everybody
on the
knows
jerseys
half
up
of 8
there,
is
right?
5, right?
Or at least 2.5.
Something.
All right, the Wolves come out. They got 3 wides. They got 2 split on the right and 1 out into the left, Brian. Let's see if
Give
they
him a
come
little
out
time.
running or-
Going to hand off straight up the middle, and not much there.
Nope, first quarter still trying to establish their. I'm sure South's still sticking to the game plan that they came into the game with. We're still in the first quarter.
That was number 24, Bryson Clay, running the ball.
All right, Brian, we're still at 2nd and 10 though, so there's really no gain.
We
no
got
gain on the
we
play.
got trips right,
Back to pass, nice pass out to the flat.
and immediately drilled. Good catch.
Good
But,
catch, good pass, good coverage by Sumner. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and 10.
That was number 80, Anthony Flashy. He had a nice game last week, Troy.
Did he?
Yeah. Nice job. Several nice catches. One catch over the middle that was very impressive.
Fantastic. Yeah, the Wolves have they've scored. I mean, they put some points on the board this year, right? They've been outscored a couple times, but still wait for some breakout in the offense. He's back to pass again.
He
Nice
gets
pass.
drilled.
Oh, looked like there's 2 Wolves. Oh, and there's going to be a pass interference call on
Pass interference
Sumner
or
here.
roughing the passer?
Well, the flag's down here at the 35, but that was a little unusual because 2 South receivers were crossing the exact same place, but I think there might be a pass interference call.
Franklin right now is
Yeah.
going, what the heck, train just got me.
So there you go.
Wolves
Little
get a
momentum builder.
Wolves get a first down by penalty. We'll take it. We'll take it.
So they take the 15 yards from where the snap of the ball is.
Franklin
And
gets
automatic
gets
first
the play from coach on the sidelines, comes back and tells his buddies, okay, here's what we're going to do.
Split out to the left. John Gosser on the snap. Senior lineman. Shout out to the Gosser family. Always going. Went for long, too. I don't mind that play, though, Brian. Stretch him out. Give him a chance to make a play. We've already seen it work once tonight, right?
Absolutely. That was very, very similar. He had a tough time breaking on that route. He ran into the defender, and no penalty. I'm not insinuating that at all. Just that happens sometimes, and a good non-call by the referees. We might sometimes kind of grumble over those.
Yeah,
some of the calls, but that was not. It wasn't pass interference either way. So
no.
We got 2nd and 10 and 33.
Break out to the outside and it goes.
Not much there, Troy.
So, Brian, as we're coming up at the end of the first quarter, I have a non-football question for you. Maybe somebody can help me out. What's the food truck down there in the corner? Is that new?
Ice cream.
It's ice cream.
They probably have other things there. So. I would, large tip for anybody that brings up ice cream for the announcers or a hot dog.
That's great. I know that I have been absent the last couple of weeks, but that's fantastic over there.
If nothing else, it looks good with the lights and going on that.
That's great.
That's a good thing.
It's great at the north end of the stadium.
Okay, here we go. It's back to pass again. Oh, he dodges
nice
one
dodge.
guy, and he's going to hang on to it and go.
Nice run. Oh.
He's kind of shifty,
effort.
huh? Oh, you bet. He ducked a couple of tackles, which is probably good because he still has his head.
3rd and 10. I'm not sure he got the first down, but A+ effort for the young man.
Sophomore.
Yep.
Sophomore.
Franklin Fox. F².
There you go.
So that'll bring up a punt. And remember, I think I mentioned to it earlier briefly that I did watch Sumner block a punt last week and one scoop and grade up. So shore up the middle there, gentlemen. It's a good snap. No problems there.
Nice kick.
Great kick.
Nice kick.
Super high kick.
Fields at about the 21. Breaks a couple. He's going to go down about the 46-yard line.
Almost out to midfield, but wow, excellent punt.
He's got some boomers. I think he's got an opportunity, to play at the next level with that leg that he's got. Be interested to know if he was a soccer player.
Yeah. Oh, that looked good though.
We got 48 seconds left in this. Wolves want to stop him here and turn the field a little bit on him.
Backs line up to Tristan's left this time. So look for a quick swing pass.
Swing pass.
It's been very, very successful. And
pitch to the man in motion. He's just waiting for. Nice job reading his blocks. Doesn't have a whole lot there, but he did a nice job. See him come around there, and he was kind of looking right, looking left a little bit.
Yep. And I think in the books technically that's a pass, right? Since it was a forward lateral, if you will.
Yeah, shovel pass.
But I guess if you're Sumner, until the Wolves stop it, keep doing it. No need to change, right? So now we got 2 split out to the right, and the Wolves look like they match up on a man-to-man out there. Only one back at steal. Offsides. Oh, here comes a long pass. Nicely thrown ball, and
nice defense.
Excellent defense. Excellent. It looks like Noah Porter on.
There is a flag down.
Around
late flag.
Around the holding area, or
not
sure where it is.
No, more out in the. I thought it was well defended.
So Noah Porter has great defense. I don't see. Where's the flag on the field?
The flag's on about 30, right by the 30.
Right by the 30.
Just to the right.
Gotcha. Out
they
by
need
the
to make them brighter so we can see them.
Seriously.
Maybe with a little light. Well, that's what we should.
Or just have somebody stand next to it. Well, I didn't watch the whole play, but
I don't agree.
Oh, here we go. Here's a replay. But it looked like really good defense by Noah, but it may not have been on Noah, right? Could have been somebody else in the middle of the field.
I don't see how you call that on Noah. That was good defense.
Yep. Back to it looks like that's a brand new set of downs for Sumner. Steele Isaacs right up at the middle again for another 5 or 6 yards. And that may be the end of the quarter.
That may end it. And, hey, we're going to have a couple shout-outs for our players here. This is a really neat thing they've been doing the last couple years. So coming up are several SK shout-outs submitted by you, the fans, to cheer on the team. We are going to get one more play here. He's going to throw. He's got some time. He's throwing deep. Got a wide open receiver, and that is going to be a touchdown.
As time expires in the first quarter. The well-thrown ball by Tristan.
Dagger. Nice. Yeah, it was. Nice route. So that's the end of the first quarter. They're going to, here it is again, just beautiful thrown and just that's tough. Just was a good route, good ball.
Yeah, good route, good ball. So that brings us to, well, I guess no time goes off the clock for point after touchdown.
Right.
So after this, we'll probably get to some of those shout-outs you were talking about, Brian. And the snap and the kick, no tomfoolery this time, just a straight-up extra point.
That's going to make it 22 for the Spartans, 0 for the Wolves, and we'll pause for we won't, but the game will pause for a minute, and we're going to go to the shout-outs for these kids. It's a lot of fun.
Hey Jordan, just wanted to say I love you and tell you how proud I am of all the hard work you put into everything you set your mind to. Good luck tonight.
Hey Jordan, looking forward to watching your game tomorrow on senior night. We really miss you guys. We'll be rooting for you. Love you.
Happy senior night, Landon Kirby. Play hard. We love you.
That was really cool. I always like that. They try real hard to get lots of them. You got a couple of grandmas in there. They're out of state, and that's another thing that's just fantastic. If you want to go watch your grandkid play ball,
yep,
and you're in Arizona or Florida or South America, you can watch the game.
And high five to Taylor Kirby. Taylor, if you're out there, and the family, it's awesome. Haven't seen you in a while, so congratulations to all the Kirby family. Wolves come out with a strong return out to the 25-yard line. So it's kind of fun. I mean, great congratulations to Taylor, giving a shout out to her brother. But I remember her when she was little itty bitty, right? All those soccer years, and friends with our kids, and her older sister played soccer with my daughter. So yeah. It's fun to see. I have run into their parents several times around town.
Both Troy's family and my family. We've been each in the South Kitsap area for over 30 years. Nice swing pass.
Yeah.
He's got a little room. Nice tackle by number 5 for the Spartans. But that was number 3.
It's Noah Porter out there.
Noah Porter. Nice catch. Nice ball.
Nice
pass
by Franklin. Yeah. Good play. Good positive play.
2nd and 5 from the 34.
Which is great. It's much better than 2nd and 10. So positive yards on first down is great. So
ball's on the 31. Correction. I finally read the scoreboard and it wasn't correct.
Quick sweep.
He's not going anywhere.
Well defended by Spartans. Number 44, nice tackle. Just grabbing the jersey.
That defense is tough. Let me tell you, they
Cody Cummins on the tackle there. So
they are a tough bunch and well disciplined. They play it well. They play out of the slots. They have good penetration in the line. That's tough to play against. But some counters, some good execution by the Wolves, and I think like that long pass in the first quarter.
Yep.
That first possession for the Wolves.
Yep.
Drop back pass.
Going to break out.
He's actually going to be dropped for a couple-yard loss. That's too bad. I think we had some receivers breaking in the open there, and he just didn't have the time to wing it out there.
Gavin Washington on the tackle. He's been all over the place tonight too. So another thing, Brian, is it shouldn't go unnoticed. And I know Sumner's had a really good run over the last several years, and they're middle of the pack in the SPSL, sure, but the SPSL is tough, Brian, for the football league. I mean, there are some super talented teams in this league across the board. So
Well, last week in preparation for last week's game, I just didn't have time this week. But nice punt.
taken off of his shoelaces. And a good return back to the 40. But anyway, what are you going to say
But-
about the league
but-
play? League play's tough.
The league is tough. There's 4 in the top 10 in the state. Not and that's all divisions, whether
Yeah.
it's 4A, 3A, 2A, whatever. And the other teams are not too far behind.
No.
So
That's what I mean. So super competitive.
arguably the top league in the state.
For sure. And as it pertains to football, right? There's other sports and scholastic sports.
Absolutely.
But in regards to, there goes Steele Isaacs right up the middle again. He's having himself a game. And that looks like he's going to make it
He's
into
going
the
to dive
end zone.
into the end zone.
He is fast and powerful.
And it's indicated there's a touchdown.
Yep. I do not see any flags on the field. So I think that one's going to chalk up to Sumner. And, boy, he runs hard, Brian. You got to give him credit, right?
Yeah. Spartans have not taken their foot off the gas. They are rolling.
And Steele is a junior, according to my program here, so he's got another year of eligibility. Nice kick.
Kick is good.
Nice snap. So also, I mean, Sumner's.
It's gonna make.
So they've scored 4 touchdowns. It's call what it is, but they've also converted every single one. They've kicked it 3 times, and they've got a 2-point conversion. So, they've they got a good ship working over there.
Things are rolling for them. Well, it's 29-0. 9:35 left to go in the second quarter in the first half, and here's another opportunity for the Wolves. Ball's going to be kicked down to our end, as we would like to say it. The press box, as it is sits about the 20-25 yard line, and so sometimes it's hard for us to see the numbers anyway. That has nothing to do with anything other than age.
We're lucky to get the colors right, Brian. It's okay.
Yeah, and but it's tougher down on the north end, but we like it when the ball's down on this end. But right now we want the ball to go all the way down to the other end where we can't see it very well. So here's the kick.
See if it stays consistent. Yep.
Pretty much.
That one carried all the way into the end zone. So nice boot.
And I guess there's not much wind. I'm looking at the flag there. There's a little bit of wind. If anything, he kicked it into the wind, but there's not much there. So
yeah,
nice boot. Ball comes out to the 20.
It is funny. It's been a super calm night because I can guarantee you, based on Halloween decorations flown all over the yard, that it has been a little breezy around here lately.
It has. It's cleared up. It looks like we're gonna have a good weekend weather-wise. A little cool. We've got the
cool's okay.
Wood stoves cranked up.
Yep.
Molly's encouraged me, and we got a full stack of wood in the garage to bring in to stoke that fire.
There's a play right up the middle.
Picked up about a yard.
Yep. Yeah, cold weather's okay. The wet, might get a little older.
Cold, wet. Yeah, I could do without that. But pretty hard not to have that in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, it is true. Cold, just put more things on the Traeger, Brian.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Warm you up.
Was that a shout out?
Yeah, it's a shout out to Traeger Nation. Oh, nice misdirection. Oh, got slammed up in the
defense.
The
defense just
backfield.
pursues and got it.
Yep. They definitely won the line of scrimmage there. So they first contact was in negative territory for the Wolves on that play. So
quick story to everybody out there. Troy converted me, and so I've got a Traeger smoker and barbecue, and it's absolutely wonderful. Anyway, I was at Costco today, and there was a guy all excited because he bought his first Traeger, and he went and bought him some baby back ribs, and that was his first one. And I was kind of telling him, might be a little late for tonight, but he wanted to cook them up. There's a nice
pass out to the nice design, excellent blocking. So
going to be a little short of the first down, but that was an excellent pass, catch, run, and he had some good blocking out there for him.
Yeah, nice tight
They're
spiral.
going to give them forward
Forward progress looks like it's going to be fourth
and they're going to be short about a yard.
4th and 1, and the Wolves are going to be in punt formation.
Is this time for a fake? It's
I was
it's
just
pretty
thinking
deep.
the same thing. It is a full moon.
It's kind of a full moon, but it's pretty deep. It's and Sumner's pretty disciplined, so I don't know if we can fool him, but I'd love it. I just, snap is good. Good punt, and wow, there it goes. Carries, drops him back, overruns, puts on a move. Nice open field. Who was that? I got to see who that was. Give him kudos. Number 11, that was Owen Kraut.
Owen Kraut. So nice coverage, Owen. An excellent punt again. Really consistent punt. Like they've all looked similar and really, really strong leg.
Yeah, the punt receiver was had to drop back a little bit, and when that ball, I never did any of that back in my day.
Return punts, you mean?
Return punts, yeah. And I can only imagine you're waiting for the ball to come down, and there's some people that want to rip your head off. So kudos to anybody that does that. Okay, looking to throw deep.
Tristan's back on there. Oh, that's good. There comes the flag. So you know what? If you, I know we say it all the time, and if you're defending, and if he just would have turned his head around just a little bit,
hit him
there,
in the head.
Yeah, it's hard hard for the refs not to call that one, but a little underthrown by Tristan, and they're gonna.
I'm going to show my bias here, though. I don't think that was pass interference. That was good defense. It was right there.
Yep.
Let him go. Besides, look at the score. Come on.
Yeah,
but refs are impartial. They're supposed to do that. What they see is what they see, right?
Yep. Let's wait for the call here. Yep. So 6:46 left in the second until halftime, Brian. And if you had your wish list for the Wolves right now, we'd want a good stop, maybe a turnover. Tristan's back to pass again, and nice ball.
Nice
coverage. Wide
coverage.
receiver, and nice coverage too. So good tackle. That'll bring up 2nd and 6, and they just break into Wolves territory. Sumner's coming up to the line again. Wolves look like they're playing man out in both the wings, and Sumner's going to stick with the passing game, throwing it right over the middle. Nice catch off the shoelaces again from Sumner's. Let's see who that is. Number 6. Looks like Jaden Ortiz. So Jaden Ortiz is also, I believe, the one that's returning the punts, and I don't know why. It seems like he's caught a lot of balls off his shoelaces tonight. So good hand-eye coordination for the young man. The Spartans move quickly down to the 26-yard line. 5:50 left the first half. Sumner's still sitting with their speed offense out there. Oh, could have been a dangerous throw. But it looks like they had it pretty set up. It looks like they were just a little in rush for that particular play.
That's interesting that, the refs need to determine whether that, and I don't think it was a backwards pass, because if it's a backwards pass, that ball is a live ball.
Right.
And then the ball's placed where it went out of bounds.
Correct.
But I don't think it was, because we're pretty much lined up and we could see that. But
yep.
That happened at the Seahawk game over the weekend. Had to kind of determine whether there was a forward pass or not.
He's going to throw it out. Oh, nice blitz. Nice tackle. Number 37 of the Wolves.
That was my main Mason.
Mason.
I just want to give him a shout out.
Masaniai. I apologize if I say that wrong, but I believe that's how you say it. Masaniai. Mason Masaniai. Nice tackle, young man. Perfect. South Kitsap takes its first time. I think it's been the first time out. So all things considering, Brian, other than the score, which has been lopsided, but we haven't had a lot of timeouts, a lot of delays of games. There hasn't been terrible amount of penalties on either
no,
side.
No,
Nope.
3 or 4 maybe.
That's all been tolerable, right? So got to keep your head up, square your back a little bit, and keep trying to get better every snap. I mean, that's what you got to do, right?
Every
for some
every
positives
play,
and-
every down.
Look for some team success and some individual highlights.
Absolutely love that that last play though. The blitz linebacker came in untouched,
Yeah, and
gobbled him up.
Well, and you can draw up a perfect play if you're the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, but the important part is executing it, right? So he did come in through untouched, but made the tackle, which is the most important part. So good on him. I don't know what our delay is here. Looks like they have all spread out. Maybe an injury or
No, some sort of equipment.
So maybe a chin strap or helmet. We'll see if he runs right back in after this play. See if there was.
He kind of looked down at his pant leg or something, and the refs are out here and they want to make sure the kids are safe and make sure that the uniforms and safety equipment they have with them.
Nice dump over the middle.
Nice tackle.
Pretty well defended by the Wolves, and that was that was 3rd and 18. So, it looks like we're going to have a turn. Well, they might. I don't know if they're going to go for it or punt. We'll see. Or maybe I don't think that Tristan's running off the field for Sumner. So, looks like they're going to put into punt formation. Or are they going to try a field goal?
No, they're going to try a field goal. Well, he kicked it in the end zone that last kick, so he's got the leg to do it.
So the ball will be placed at the 36-yard line.
So that's a 46-yard kick?
It's a healthy field goal. And the Wolves go back to possibly catch the kick and return it. That had 10 yards to spare, Brian.
That was a kick. I told you. Yeah, he has a leg. He had some hang time on that one, but
so tack on 3 more for Sumner. That brings it to 32-0. The visiting Spartans are laying it on the Wolves right at this particular moment. But wow, what a kick!
Yeah, yep.
And okay,
So I'm guessing
home
the
team announcers
Wolves
or not, but that's a great kick.
The Wolf coaches are saying, okay, right here, right now, let's do
Start
something.
over.
Just Forget the 32 points by Sumner. Let's do something right here now. Let's make something happen.
Yep. Going to halftime with a little bit of momentum.
Absolutely. He's got to be pretty jacked up over a 40-some yard field goal, so we'll see if the adrenaline's still pumping. We'll see if
the impressive
kicks a field goal here on the kickoff.
Well, the impressive part was it's not like we were holding our breath if it was going to make it or not. It made it. I mean, from the second he kicked it, it was obvious.
It was just the accuracy.
It was just a matter if it was going to go.
Okay, this is going to come up a little shorter. It's fielded about the 5-yard line. He brings it out. He's got a block.
Nice block. Number 10 with a nice block. Goes out to the outside.
Nicely done, out to about the 34, 35-yard line.
Mm-hmm. Excellent starting position for the Wolves.
The Wolves have done a nice job on kickoff return. Unfortunately, they've had a lot of practice doing it. Yeah. So we got a Wolf down on the sideline here. They're
right on the sidelines. We can't really see the number at this particular point, but looks like he is communicating with either the trainer or the coach that's down there.
Was that no? It's not Noah. He's out on the field, so I'm not sure who it is.
Well, as usual, we talk about it on most broadcasts. If there is some sort of injury on the field, ankles, and they're in really good hands around here at South Kitsap. They do a great job of it in all sports, especially on football. But the athletic department, AthMed, I believe it's referred to up here, is super, super popular, super
popular,
progressive. All of those things, they do a great job.
Absolutely, and that's been going on for years and years. In fact, the head trainer for the Seattle Seahawks is a South Kitsap grad.
Wow, good.
And what's really neat, they do a thing here at South, kind of promote
Looks like he's
the spirit of it all and all that kind of stuff. But all over the nation is, at different places where the Seahawks, you see the the Wolves flag on their field,
gotcha.
and it's because of Gary.
Oh, that's great.
It'll come to me.
Well, it looks like maybe that was Bowden Harvey, and that I believe was number 8. It looks like shaking it, but he did get up under his own power and has taken a seat on the bench. So hopefully it'll be good for him. So
Franklin steps up in the pocket, and he's greeted by a couple of Spartans and bring him down.
Yep, looks like there might be a Spartan slow to get up to number 90. Looks like he's going to make his way off of the field. Replacement's coming back on, so that'll bring up 2nd and maybe 14 for the Wolves. 3:50 going into halftime, Brian. Wolves line up. They got trips out to the right, single split out to the left. Franklin's got them lined up. Quick snap, quick pass. Out to Jordan Lee. Makes 1 or 2 people try to miss. Maybe a 5-yard gain on the play. Or I'm sorry, that wasn't Jordan. That was Noah. Noah Porter out there on the reception, I believe. Still positive play, though.
I believe you're right.
Yep.
I believe you're right.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Wolves could really use a first down here before halftime, Brian. Maybe sustain a drive until halftime, possibly get some points out of this. And
they've got 3 receivers, low snap. And the Spartans are going to be all over him.
Yep. Low snap, and we haven't seen that tonight. It's been pretty clean handoffs between all centers and all quarterbacks. So that one just dribbled back, and not a whole lot that Franklin could do with that snap.
No, well, it was just good that he got his hands on it and scooped it up so that the Spartans, because that would have been horrible giving him field position there.
So here we go again. So it's 4th and long for the Wolves. Punt team's back out on the field.
Kieran Snyder ready back to punt. He's had a couple of good ones. Always does.
Let's have a good snap. There you go. Nice snap.
Excellent part. Look at the hang time on that.
Yep. Super good.
Drilled.
Great coverage.
Soon as he catches it down on the 30-yard line. Amazing punt with hang time to boot.
Octavian Clark on the coverage.
Woo-wee.
So fantastic. Well played, young man.
Yeah, I don't know what was better, the punt or the coverage.
Both.
It's a tie.
It's an A and A1, right? Or 1A.
Whew. Nicely done, guys.
Good job, Octavian.
Bright spots. Take a look at them. Where are they? So, you would think that the Spartans would really go to their ground game, leading as they are.
Have to come out to pass, roll it out. And stayed in bounds. So pass play out to the 40-yard line. It's
good coverage by number 3, Noah Porter. He's all over the field tonight. Offense, defense. He's having a game.
So that's about an 6-yard gain, I suppose, and that's 6-7-yard gain. The Spartans will come up and have a go at it. Second and 3, maybe a long 3, short 4. Pass out to Steele. Ooh, that'll bring us up to 3rd down, Brian. There's still minute 40 left, so maybe a first down and a couple run plays will get us to halftime. Ball will be placed exactly on the 40-yard line on the left hash, going from the north to south here at Kitsap Bank Stadium. Have a go at it from here. Quick pass. That'll ensure a first down and into Wolves territory. And once they set the marks and set the chains, that'll start. Oh, there goes the clock. Minute left. Doesn't look like the Spartans are content with going into halftime. So that's a new set of downs, Brian. Ball's placed literally in the middle of the field on the Wolves' 48.
Shotgun formation.
Tristan back again. Oh, a little reverse play. Up the middle.
Steele Isaacs.
I don't know if that was
No, is
him
that
on
not
play.
him?
Nope.
Oh, he
somebody
runs like
else
him.
on-
That was number 30.
Number 18 on the carry on that one. Looked like it was Evan Kaler on the carry on the small reverse.
Yeah, I have a Sumner roster here, but it's font 2.
I got you. It's right there.
And
Evan
that small
Kaler.
font?
Evan-
Come
Nah,
on.
it's pretty small.
Font
Not
2?
really.
Maybe 4?
listeners, but no, yeah. They could have made it bold or something for you
Something.
and highlighted and a new set of glasses. One of the two.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm not sure who called timeout there, but we have timeout on the field, and
That would
coming
be-
up at halftime. Don't stick around. There's lots of fun things that there's part of the broadcast, right?
Yep, they're going to show some videos that were produced by some of these high school students here at South Kitsap. I know you'll enjoy it. So maybe right now is a timeout. Go use the bathroom, get some popcorn, some cookies, some hot dogs that I sure wish someone would bring us some. I didn't get dinner. Did you get dinner?
Good.
I've checked with 2 different people, and they go, yeah, right.
Yeah, that's not happening. So
But
here we
anyway,
go.
go get it, and then come back and watch the halftime, because there's a lot of good clips on that, and they're just wonderful.
Tristan's back to pass, looking for a user. He's finally bailing out, and
Good coverage.
Good containment by the Wolves.
Good coverage. He could not find an open receiver that time, so nicely done. Brought down.
Jasper Pedro on the tackle there, number 34. So excellent play. 22, the clock should be starting at second down. Oh, somebody called timeout. It looks like again, Brian.
Yep, Sumner called the timeout.
I don't know who called the last one either. So there's definitely some game planning or goal setting that we weren't aware of prior to the game.
While we're waiting here, I noticed in the student section there's a lot of kids that are wearing reflective vests and things. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like to know what that's about. It's neon.
Yeah, look
We're
at
getting.
that.
We're getting.
It's a neon night here at the stadium. I got you.
All
So
right,
neon,
gotcha. Very cool.
It's a neon night here at the stadium, so that explains.
They're bright. I'm not.
I'm all out of neon at home. So Tristan's back to pass, lets it fly. That one's going to be intercepted. Oh,
No, it's not.
No, just
Mistimed that jump a little bit. That ball carried a little bit more, but still incomplete pass, which stops the clock with 15.8 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Here we go. Ball's going to be spotted at the 31. 15 seconds left, and down, 3rd down. So I don't know if they're in 2-down territory or if they will just run this clock out. And we're going to get another timeout. Oh, delay a game against Sumner.
Karma.
So that'll push him back 5 yards, back to the 36. Standard set for Sumner. 2 backs, back to pass again. Throw it across the middle. Nice catch, nice defense.
He's not going to get the first down.
Nope, that'll bring up a 4th down.
Would love to know if Florida man Chris is listening to us tonight. His dad's not here, but he always lets us know.
So Sumner called their last timeout, I'm assuming, of the half, and this will allow them to get in there another field goal attempt. This one is almost the same distance as the last one, right, Brian? Won't the ball actually a little shorter, right?
Yeah,
so it looks like the ball's going to be placed at the...
if they carry through with this, the ball's going to be placed about the 33-yard line. Add 10 yards. That's a 43-yard field goal. Last one was what, 46?
Last one was placed at the 36, so this we definitely has the leg for it, but it's all about execution at this point. Good snap, good hold, and see what happens. There it is. That one's going to come up.
It's a little short. Not
by
much.
much.
A little off.
A little off to right. He didn't.
So no score there. The Wolves held them. Good job, Wolves. That's something positive going to halftime with.
Yep.
We got 2 seconds go. I'm going to guess that the Wolves will do one of 2 things: take a knee or throw it deep.
Yep.
And as the obviously well-coached Spartans, they're probably going to be in their prevent and have their fastest guy back about 40 yards and say no one gets in back of you.
I'm going to bet on the Wolves are going to take it easy on this one and go back and try to regroup, but I could be wrong.
Definitely don't want anything like a pick six or something like that to happen. So, but just a straight handoff.
Straight handoff up the middle. And Brian, that will bring us to the end of the first half with the visiting Sumner Spartans 32, the home South Kitsap Wolves at 0.
Yep, and again, make sure to stay tuned in for the halftime show here. We're going to be seeing some neat clips made and done by the high school kids right here at South Kitsap High School. We'll rejoin you at the start of the second half.
You're going to be drifting, put your lock on. I'm going to confirm they have.
Ladies and gentlemen, our halftime entertainment tonight will start off with a South Kitsap Marching Band. Tonight, the band will be performing 3 songs from their 2023 show that features music from Green Day and Fall Out Boy. Their first song will be My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark, Light 'Em Up by Fall Out Boy, arranged by Tom Wallace. Second song tonight will be Good Riddance by Green Day, arranged by Tom Wallace. Third song is called Holiday by Green Day, arranged by Tom Wallace. Ladies and gentlemen, your South Kitsap High School Marching Band. A big thank you to the senior band members, section leaders, parents, and the South Kitsap School District for their dedication and hard work in supporting the band. Thank you.
This is the game that I was telling you about. It's a good game. It's crazy.
Up, down, diagonal, doesn't matter.
My name is Sergio Mier, and I'm a freshman, and I'm the president of Spanish Club. I joined the second meeting, so that must have been like early September. Nobody else ran, and there wasn't really a elected official, so I just sort of became president because I was there.
Yo soy la señora Keene y soy profesora de español in South Kitsap High School. I am Mrs. Keene, Senora Keene, and I am a teacher here, a Spanish teacher here at South Kitsap High School. I've been teaching at South for 28 years. I've been here a long time.
My name is David Burtis, and I am vice president of the Spanish Club. I am a freshman. I kind of did it off of a whim, which I probably shouldn't say, but I've always been interested in leadership roles, and I found this as a good kind of intro to something like that here at SK.
My name is Hadley Martin, and I am a senior. I think I first joined with, the first club meeting. If not, it was the second.
My name is Benita, and I am in 9th grade. The first meeting I came in here, and it was just me and 2 other students. But yeah, it's grown a little bit since then.
Oh, Spanish Club is for students at South who want to learn a little more about the Spanish world, the many different things that we are familiar with and that we would like to learn a little more about, such as Dia de los Muertos, how Christmas is celebrated, famous people from the Spanish-speaking world, and not just in the United States but in other countries. Playing games that are traditional to different countries, such as loteria, and it's a time for students to get together and just enjoy each other's company.
It's pretty fun. You get really involved in Hispanic cultures and that kind of stuff, and then we really get to make it about whatever we want to. So next, in a couple weeks, we're probably gonna go to the culinary room and make some Hispanic food, which is gonna be fun. Next week we're going to make sugar skulls, and then we can just pretty much hang out and do whatever we want.
I personally have an interest in Hispanic culture, Latino culture. It is very fun. As you see, we play games, we do fun activities, while also learning about not only the language, but the culture.
We watch movies. Sometimes we do little projects on Hispanic culture and history and stuff like that. And then later down the line, we're planning on doing sugar skulls and making tortillas and stuff like that.
Well, I'm in Spanish class already, so I feel like it's maybe not a little bit more of an advantage, but I feel like it's a good way to immerse yourself in more Spanish culture.
Hey bro, did you see our grade? Mine looks pretty good.
No, what are you talking about?
What the? Enough!
Yeah, that project was due us class. Those grades got in quick. You did finally bring yours in, right?
No. It's fine. I'll just turn it in whenever.
Dude, you only have 5 days to talk with Bresser.
Nah, I'll just turn it in whenever.
You have 5 days to make a plan. Otherwise, she won't take it.
You're just making stuff up.
Wanna bet?
Gladly.
Go for it. This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Bergenson. Be one of Eric's little heroes and turn your work in on time.
I like how Bresser emphasized 5 days with magic and everything.
I should have known she was in the House of Slytherin.
Don't make it challenging. Communicate if your work is late. You have 5 days to make a plan with your teachers to get caught up. Don't wait.
Logan, hey, what's up? Logan, you don't look too good.
I don't feel too good.
Well, go home.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I have a test in Miss Oliver's class today, and I have to pass it.
Why don't you just email her asking if you can retake the test later?
I can do that?
Logan, don't you remember what it's been like for the past few years? Just email her to ask her if you could retake the test later so you don't get her and everyone else sick. It's that easy.
Chew! Really?
Really?
Thank you so much. I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, SK staff is there. Hello, Miss Robertson. Am I good to get my yearbook?
Yep, you're good to go. You ordered your yearbook last fall.
Done.
I didn't pre-order, but somebody find me a yearbook.
Got you a picture frame.
Oh, you almost had it. Oh, you gotta be faster than that.
Don't leave it up to chance. Pre-order your yearbook today. Order now so you get yours later.
Hello everybody, I'm Mark B. Platt, and I'm here to teach you, yes you, on how you can register to vote in the upcoming election. If you're 18 or older and a U.S. citizen, you can register to vote right now. You can register online or by mail up to the week before the election. You can find out more at votewa.gov. You can also register to vote in person at the county's auditor's office or at a voting center up to election day. And here's something cool, if you're 16 or older, you can register to vote for upcoming elections right now as well. Now, once you register to vote, what's next? Well, the voting. Once you receive your ballot, follow the instructions and mail it back as soon as possible. If it's a week or less before Election Day, drop off your ballot at one of the many ballot drop boxes around the county. You can also vote in person. Make sure to have some form of ID on hand if you do so. Wear a mask, wash your hands, go vote. And that's it. It's your voice, your choice. Register to vote and have your voice be heard.
Bro, you shouldn't be doing that in here.
Relax, man. I'm just making the school day a bit more fun. Nothing's gonna happen.
Why do you think that stuff ends people up in the hospital? Whatever, just keep that stuff away from me.
Alright, so today we're going to be talking about rule of thirds again, and ideally get your camera equipment. Hey, wake up, man. We're going to do some camera stuff. With that camera kit, you're going to make sure you have a camera, SD card, tripod, microphone. That way you can make sure you can get out and get your stuff filmed. Hey, dude, come on. What's going on? Wake up. You're in the middle of class. Wake up. Dude, it's the middle of class. Are you okay? Hey, quick, someone call someone.
Help, help. Get somebody. We need some help.
We need some help.
Someone call the office. Call 911. Call 911. Call 911.
Do you guys know what the homecoming theme is?
Yeah, it is some kind of costume thing.
I think it was masquerade.
Oh man, late again, let's go.
Wait.
Hey, what's up? You don't look so good.
Yeah, I was up all night studying.
You don't smell so good either.
Yeah, I didn't get around to taking a shower last night. Maybe this'll help.
Please remember many people have asthma and other breathing problems. Please, do not use sprays.
See that? Oh, you don't? This is how a lot of people look at bus stops early in the morning. Even a simple cell phone flashlight could save your life. Add bright clothes and reflective surfaces, and it's even better. Protect yourself and others. Be seen, be safe.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're back here at Kitsap Bank Stadium. Sorry, a little blank there. And we're ready for the second half kickoff, and the ball falls off the tee, and so it's giving me a little time to recover here. It's the score is 32 for the visiting Sumner Spartans. Nothing up there yet for the Wolves, but I'm pretty confident they're going to be in. Here goes the kick. A little bit of a squib kick. Fielded like a good shortstop there, and he's busting it up the middle a little bit. Got a little running room, but pack of Wolves are bringing him down just about midfield there.
All the way up to midfield. So, Brian, welcome back to the second half. And so the moon is still full. It is still bright, and it's still overlooking Kitsap Bank Stadium here, so we need some crazy things to happen. But more importantly, I think for the Wolves is you just want to play a clean second half, right? It is what it is. In the first half, they got outplayed a little bit, out-finessed, outplayed. Maybe they're not not going to compete night after night with them, but you just want to have a clean second half. Have some good plays, generate some
pitch left,
nice defense, and he's still going, or is that a fumble? So there we go. Right off of the bat, got a clean slate and a clean ball, and turnover right out of the gate for the Spartans. That's awesome.
Good start, As we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, it is senior night, and I'm going to try to read through the seniors here for South Kitsap.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a few at a time here, but of course, number 2, Jordan Lee, 4, Noah Berg, 5, Octavian Clark, number 6, Theron Quiet, number 7, Braden Scoville. And here we go. Wolves take over on the
33-yard line with their first turnover of the night. Quick pitch out to the left. Breaks one tackle.
I think he's going to lose a yard or two there, unfortunately.
Bryson Clay with a tough run, and the year is correct on there. If that's Bryson, he's a freshman, Brian. So
yeah, good things to come.
Nope, maybe he's not. It looks like I was one line off. So he's a junior. I thought he looked familiar. I think I've seen him running around before. So good, nice run, Brian. So second and 11. Wolves coming up to the ball. Got 3 receivers out to the right-hand side. Franklin Flaxon gets stood up tough by the Spartans defense.
The Spartans offense is good, but their defense is tough. It's stout. I mean, they are well disciplined. They know their assignments, and they don't miss much. I'd say about the only real big play they gave up was earlier in the first half on that nice long pass from the Wolves. It was about a 35-yarder or so.
Right. Well, we said earlier in the broadcast they've only given up 196 points all year, and we did allude to how tough the league is, right? And we're well into the season, so that's been over several games, and they look very stout tonight. Franklin's back to pass here. It's a really nice ball deep downfield. Good coverage by Sumner, though, so that was nice coverage. It was running with them, right alongside with them, and incomplete pass. But I still don't mind that play. Get it downfield, try to stretch them out a little bit,
loosen up that line. But it's going to be 4th and 11, and back in punt formation.
And give somebody the opportunity to make a play. So
absolutely,
good on him.
Yeah, so Franklin's got a good arm. It's going to get stronger as he gets older and more developed, and through the next couple of years, it'll be fun to see him as a senior.
Yep. Familiar formation tonight. The Wolves back to punt. So here we go. Good snap back there, and that might be getting a good roll from our vantage point. Takes a south bounce, and it looks like it's going to be out of bounds just at the 30-yard line. So Sumner will take over. On the 30-yard line, they are at the north end of the stadium. They'll be heading south. 1st and 10, fresh off of a turnover, but they got a quick stop. 2 split out really wide left, 1 up to the right. See if Tristan is still in there. Yeah, it looks like Sumner's coming out with their same starting game plan.
That was number 6, Jodian Orts. sophomore. So back to the list of seniors here. A couple more. Nicholas Shockey, number 10. Number 13, Corinne Snyder, 14, Miles Lawrence. Number 23, Brody Melling. Back to the game.
I'll do the next one. Number 28, Landon Kirby.
I think you might
Shout
know
out
that
to all
family.
the Kirby family out there. Good job, Landon. Oh, I think
nice
that's
defense.
That's going to be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, good defense, though. Knock that ball away. Are you just going to stop at one?
Oh, no, I got the whole
number
thing.
32.
Number 32. Oh, boy. Cypress Apu-Au, I believe, and Daniel, number 44, Daniel Welch, number 54, Gavin Smith, and number 55, Jace Aline. Oh, I get to continue on number 65, John Gosser. Shout out to John Sr. out there if you're listening, and the rest of the Gosser family. Pass over the middle. Nice completion at number 9.
That was a scoring
opportunity.
And it was a nice tackle and to stop that. So finishing out our list is number 67, Riley Finn, 71, Mateo Filer, number 81, Daniel Stone, Sebastian Charlton, and team manager Audrey Ames. All seniors.
Congratulations, seniors. Congratulations. So Tristan's back again, has plenty of time to pass. He's looking downfield, ends up dropping it out to number 18 from the Spartans. It comes back to the ball. So Caden Malice, sorry. Caden, one way or the other. Nice adjustment by the receiver to come back to the quarterback and make a nice reception. Helping his quarterback out a little bit, Brian.
Absolutely.
Ball on the 32-yard line. Got 2 split out to the wide to the right. Hand off to. Oh, the ball was on the ground again. I believe he picked it up, didn't he?
I think he's getting ready for the basketball season there. A little dribble, dropped it, bounced right back into his hand. Very fortunate for the Spartans.
I'm not sure, but it did look like it bounced right back up into his hands, and I didn't see any particular. Hit on the ball. I think it was Cooper Smith. It's a sophomore for the Sumner Spartans on the carry. But, yeah, opposite side of the field, it looks like he got a fortuitous bounce right up into his.
That's a big word.
That's a very big word. Fortuitous bounce right back up into his hands. And we all know that football doesn't bounce that way all of the time. Another nice pass over the middle. Boy, he is a nice big target, isn't he?
He is.
So Carter.
Carter,
6'3", 235, and he is only a junior. So we get to have the opportunity to see him for another year with the Sumner Spartans. So he's a nice big target. Got good hands. Looks like he catches the ball really well. Nice delivery by Tristan as well. So ball's on the 9-yard line.
First and goal.
First and goal. And
he's in.
Nice hard run. Nice hard run by Jaden Ortiz, and he's been all over the field tonight too, Brian. He's picked it up from his shoelaces on punt returns, on receptions, on runs, on all over the place. So
you know, as coaching youth sports and things like that, you get those athletes out there on the field.
Yeah.
One way or the other, you're going to put them in, find spots for them, and they're going to perform for you.
Yeah, he has one in space a lot tonight. So
they're gonna go for a couple here, and they run it in for 2.
Run it right in for 2, and that brings the score to 40 for the Sumner Spartans and 0 for the Wolves. So
now,
we may have
Troy,
into some team adjustments here on the field adjustments.
Yeah, and you may or may not be aware of the new rule where it's now actually a 35-point difference in the second half. It used to be 40. I believe that's a new rule this year. I could be wrong. I could be off by a year, but it's a 35-point spread in the second half, and then it's a running clock. The only time it's going to stop is for timeout, injury, that type of thing.
And if they make up the gap, that doesn't matter, right? It still runs.
I don't know that.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, let's hope we find out, and that would mean that the Wolves have closed the gap a little bit. But I believe you're correct. I think I think the game will go into a running clock, and that's for all different kinds of reasons, and that's not just here at Kitsap Bank, right? That's across the state, all levels of football.
Yep. And it's a good rule, you know. I mean, it's
probably has to do with protection. Probably has to do with time. There's probably multiple factors involved in
Ball's
that.
fielded about the 3-yard line. Make good cut,
nice.
Good run. He's brought down about the 20-yard line, right down under our noses, Troy.
Nice run back by Nicholas Shockey, and he runs out to the 20-yard line. So ball will be placed on the 20, and we are definitely into a running clock scenario. So literally 6 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third quarter, Brian, whether by the scoreboard or your stopwatch at home. So Wolves come out, stand tall, got trips out to the right. John Gosser with the snap. Good snap back to the quarterback. Nice pass. Oh, he's got nice, going to break it. He's going to break it open all the way out to the 50-yard line. Nice. Nice place by Braden Scovald. Excellent play. Nice blocking. Good pass. All the way around, Brian. Nice to see positive yards. They've actually had
was that Franklin? I thought I saw somebody else throwing the ball that time for the Wolves. Apparently not. My bad. My eyes.
But there's been a handful of really positive pass plays for the Wolves tonight.
And that was one of them for sure.
Yep. And he pump fakes, squares shoulder. He's going deep. He's got him again. And there it is. Nice play right away. Scoville. What an excellent pump fake.
Touchdown, Wolves. Like you said, there we go.
Yep. Excellent pump fake by Franklin. Gave him a little shoulder little shimmy. And Braden Scoville was able to run by the defender and score the touchdown. So great job for the Wolves. And I think we answered our question because the clock did stop, Brian. So we're at 5:43, and maybe just for, after the PAT. But well done. Excellent, excellent pass. Very beautiful ball thrown in the air. So good job. Good job, Wolves. And it looks like they're lining up for 2 as well, Brian.
Ball snap. Hand it off. Nope. Fake me out.
It. Oh, nice
Easily
play for
wide
2.
open. That was number 80, I believe. Anthony Flashy from Franklin Fox.
Franklin Fox down into. It's a nice play. So we got to keep an eye out on. We got to keep each other honest on who's back there throwing the football for the Wolves. I think we've had a couple other. I think Owen has run a couple plays in there and it may have slipped by me, so I apologize. Apologize, Owen. And Owen supporters out there doing the best we can. Give the cheer squad, the dance squad, the fans something to cheer about here, Brian. All right, so we're going in. There's 5:43, and it definitely did stop, Brian, and it's 40-8.
That's great. Wolves get on the board there. Little bit of pride there. It's an excellent pass down that sideline.
Yeah,
that's worked for him a couple of times tonight, and that one worked in a big way.
Yep. South gets to kick off. Again, they'll be kicking from south to north.
Student section has woken up a little bit. Little squib quick up the middle. Oh, takes a nice little bounce. Fielded midfield, or not midfield, middle of the field.
Oh, nice run back. Now he's breaking out to the outside. Good coverage by the Wolves.
There's no quit. There's another example of no quit.
Yep, and it was good special teams there, and I know they were trying to get the ball going up and down the ground, and now 1st and 10 for the Sumner Spartans on the 45-yard line. All right, Brian, another turnover here caused by the Wolves.
Turnover, or just stopped by the Wolves D.
Right, one or the other would be awesome. So we come back they got four wideouts and hand it right up the middle, and there's another fumble, and the Wolves pick it up. So Wolves football on the 50-yard line, another turnover. and a couple of the Spartans are hobbling in or out. And as far as I can tell, all the Spartans starters are still in there. So a little bit of a rocky start for them as we start get into the second half. All right, good.
Well, Franklin's
nice turnovers.
He's got the call and bringing it in, telling the huddle breaks, and they're going to get the ball at just the other side of the 50-yard line, so about 49 and a half.
Comes up, got 3 wide receivers out to the right. And the pass.
He's going to get another first down. He's hard to come down.
Right back to Braden Scovall again. Nice pass. Nice pass by Franklin. Scovall got a little bit of a connection there. Watch this on this replay. Look, it's a nice tight ball. Nice, used his hands to catch the ball really well. Kept fighting.
Yep, legs keep driving.
Ooh, got to be careful there on the out of bounds. So looks like maybe somebody called nope. Here we go. Ball's in play. Another pump fake. Back to Scovall again. Uh-oh.
Intercepted, and he's going to bring it out.
Bring it out of the end zone.
Which I think the coach is going to have a little conversation with about that. But it worked out for him.
Went to Scovall one too many times.
A little extracurricular
activity on the field, but that's all right. They made their way back to their respective sidelines if they went in there, but anyway, well, I can't blame him for trying. Nice pass play.
Absolutely,
and they've had a lot of success over to Brandon. He was trying to hit Braden Scovall again in the left corner of the end zone, so didn't work out that time. Sumner ball with 2:40 left in the third quarter.
Wolves, I think, a little pick-me-up, though. Even though they threw the interception there, though, they've gotten the ball twice and they've scored, and right now, they're winning the second half 8-0.
For sure.
Look at it that way, 8-0.
And winning the turnover battle. So
absolutely. Again, we mentioned this earlier, but this full moon that's shining down, I'm kind of thinking we can turn off the lights and that moon may give us enough light. Yeah, probably not, but it is bright and beautiful, and it's a nice fall night tonight.
It looks like you could reach out and touch it. Nice, just hard play up the middle, and that'll get a first down for the Spartans of Sumner. So first down and 10 on about the 38-yard line. That was just a nice, strong play, run up the middle, Brian.
Absolutely. If this score holds up and whatnot, I'm not going to be able to talk to my daughter-in-law for probably about a week or so. She's a Sumner grad and whatnot. So, but she's low-key. She's a sweetheart. So she probably wouldn't give me. Yeah, she'd give me a hard time because I'd probably deserve it. So.
Yeah. Nice play right up strong, good defense up the middle. Looks like that was Steele Isaacs again.
Yeah, he didn't run wild like he has.
Nope.
Big tackle by number 33 from the for the Wolves. That's Josiah Asuega. He's a beast. He plays. We call his number quite frequently.
Mm-hmm. Big young man in the middle of the defense. Here we go. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. This quarter seemed to go by pretty fast. I know it ran for a little bit, but and the Spartans have a new quarterback in there, number 12. Is now playing quarterback, and that is Eli Ross, senior Eli Ross. And it looks like Sumner, opposed to at the end of the first half, it looks like they are going to let this quarter run to an end without running another play, I believe. Brian, keep me honest. Is there used to be a play clock around here somewhere? I don't see one, though.
They've been in the end zone. I've seen it twice, but maybe they're not running well tonight, and sometimes that happens. They have technical difficulties, I think you call it in the business.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing them. So it's all good, so we'll rely on the refs to run this one out. As we head into the fourth quarter, it's still 40-8, and better third quarter for the Wolves there, Brian.
Absolutely. Right now, I'm going to say that Sumner won the first half 40-0, and right now the Wolves are leading the second half 8-0.
Yeah,
I don't think they count that up on the
in
the standings and all that kind of stuff. But just
that's locker room talk, right?
Yeah, that's glass half full type. But you got to do it. You got to do it, and I'm sure that's what the coaches are saying. Say, hey, let's go out and let's win this quarter. So they won the third quarter. They did not win the first and second, but here we go.
Yeah, and it's positive plays too. They've caused a couple turnovers and a couple nice offensive plays. So good for them. All right, now they flipped it around. Oh, right up the middle again. Is that Steele Isaacs again?
Steele Isaac, yeah.
Steele Isaac, yeah.
Yeah, what a great name for a football player.
Down to the 35-yard line of the Wolves. So I think everybody would agree that one was too easy, right? He ran a long ways with it before he made contact with any Wolf up there.
Good friends of both of ours have a grandson named Slate. He's just a little guy right now, but Slate. Now there's a name. He's destined to be a football player. Gotta.
Slate will never be late either.
His daddy, Aaron Ladeau, was quite the athlete here at South Kitsap and later on in college too.
It goes down to the 30. They'll never be late. You know what happened when the Beans showed up late to work, don't you, Brian?
I'm afraid to ask. No, I don't.
They got canned.
Oh.
Just don't ever be late.
You reading your dad joke again?
I'll be here all night. I have lots of them.
20,000 comedians out of work, and you're trying to be one. Okay, we got trips left. What are they going to do here?
Screen pass.
Nope, hand it off.
Right up the middle. That is
Mr. Isaac. He's not going to get it.
I do not think that particular one was Isaac, Brian. I think that one might have been Darius, number 31, if my eyes don't deceive me. Could be wrong.
Kind of the same body type.
Same body type.
Not real big, but tougher than nails.
Same locks flowing out the back of the helmet. They gotta give us a heads up on things like that, Brian. If they're all gonna have matching locks flying out the back.
Third and short. I'm gonna guess they're gonna run it up the middle again.
Yep.
Nope.
But that's about as easy as a pass play as you can have. They were backed way off of him, and I don't want to say you and I could have completed it, but
have you seen me throw a football?
Yeah, it would have been close. We can catch one, right? Sometimes.
Me?
Catch
one?
Ever?
I was
okay.
Lineman, linebacker. There's a reason for that.
You're used to having tape on your hands.
Yeah. Can't catch a ball. What are you talking about?
All right, so come on, we'll stiffen up here. That's a nice run play. And he's going to be inside the 5-yard or just about to the 5-yard line.
I think he's going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, that's going to be a first down. And that was definitely number 31. Sorry, that was Ethan McCarthy. So I called him Darius earlier. I was just one number off. So Ethan McCarthy, congratulations, young man. Nice run. Nice shot of the crowd. It looks like we're nice and toasty up here. It's actually a little warm, but I know it's cold outside, isn't it?
It's cold, yeah. We were talking to some of the statisticians, or at least I was, at halftime, and he was complaining it was quite cold down there. And I thought, well, that's nice. We're warm.
And it's a touchdown for Sumner. I'm figuring out, since you were kind enough to pick me up tonight at my home and bring me up here, are you going to be able to get the car up here to pick me up on the way home, or? I mean, it looks pretty chilly out.
Let me think about that.
How close can you get to the booth here, Brian?
Let's say no. In fact, if you keep up with those jokes, you're going to walk home.
How did the baby fish start his business?
Sumner's about ready to kick the ball for the extra point.
On a very small scale.
And it's up, and it's good for an extra point. I'm just going to ignore him. I hope he just stops, folks. I apologize. Nothing to do with this.
Well, Brian, that gives us Nice drive by the Spartans. They regrouped a little bit after a more than sketchy third quarter for them with a couple turnovers. And
the Wolves
looks
won.
like they got
all
it
I'm going
back.
to say is the Wolves won the third quarter.
Got it. And I believe we'll go back because the Wolves fought their way out of it, but I believe we're back into potential running clock here, Brian. Once this ball is kicked off, I think that's when they start it. So
I believe you're right.
So Austin, the kicker for Sumner Spartans, has had a fair amount of TV time, as they say in the business today, Brian. So he's had between the field goal attempts, the field goal made, the point after touchdowns, the kickoffs. He's putting some tape out there, if you will, right?
Absolutely. You got to figure the college scouts are probably taking a look. He's a big kid.
He is a big kid,
and with a big leg. Now this one's a line drive.
Yep.
And it's scooped up, a little bit dropped, and unfortunately he touched it.
Well,
so
if he touched it, yeah, then that's
he's looking for a flag, but oh no, there's a flag. Maybe he didn't touch it. It sure looked like it to me.
Yeah. Maybe not, but we're a ways away. So one way or the other, the refs.
I don't know if we have a replay on that. I know that's kind of tough sometimes. Most of the cameras are down here with us.
But the refs didn't see him touch the ball one way or the other. So
yeah, he was down. He was a lot closer than we are. So
looks like they're going to get the ball at I think it comes out to the 35-yard line, being a penalty by kicking it out of bounds on the kickoff. So break for the Wolves. Good thing it went out of bounds. It was bouncing around back there on the 5-yard line or so.
He was probably relieved that ball went out of bounds. Quick pass.
Oh, nice
play.
Yep. Nice play and catch. Nice catch, number 81. Daniel Stone. Here comes a replay. There's the kick. Oh, look at that, Brian.
Look
he
at that.
did not touch
touch
it. Imagine that. The refs are right.
Great replay, guys.
Great replay. Awesome,
Thank
guys.
You.
Awesome.
That's Matthew Swaggart down there, known as Swaggart.
Yeah.
He's down there helping guide the kids, and they're on boards and computers and cameras, and it's just amazing down there.
Yeah,
it's
fantastic.
Professional organization. Oh, he gets smacked trying to run that ball up the middle, but a couple yards.
And in classic form, he didn't even come close to the football, and we thought maybe he touched it. It wasn't within 5 yards of him. So
that's why they did the replay. Shows you how off we were, but that's all right.
Yeah, that's good. It was the right call, and good break for the. Oh, it's third and mid though here, 3rd and 4. And then we got trips out to the left, Brian. Quick fake pass. Nope. He's going to run for it, and that's going to be the first down.
And then some.
And then some. Hang on to the ball, young man.
And
they were trying to strip it.
I love his heart.
Yep.
Hey, little public service announcement here. We've got election a week and a half away. Just encouraging people. There was I saw the thing at halftime that saying, hey, register to vote if you're not, if you're, a new resident or just turned of age, 18. And there's important things. There's school board races, city council, mayor, the school district, fire district. There's a bond. Do your research. Be an informed voter and vote. Vote. Be it part of the democracy. Ball's thrown deep. He's out of bounds though. That's too bad. Nice ball though. It was on target.
It was trying to hit Noah Porter down the right sideline. So.
But anyway, bottom line, get out there and educate yourself on the candidates and the issues and things, and get that ballot in. And Yep. And you can't, if you're not registered voter, you can register as late as next Tuesday online. So
gotcha. Halloween this Tuesday on the 31st.
Did I not say that?
Deadline.
I thought I said this Tuesday, but yeah.
Yep.
And we're just being told in our ears that you can also register day of you have to go in person, which you have to go to the county.
Bring your ID
courthouse.
in person, and it popped up in the air. That's going to be a defensive pass interference, though. But Yeah, that's going to be a pass interference, I believe, on Sumner. But it was a ball up. The play ended in an interception, but this one's going to be called back, I think.
Yeah, the ball was tipped up in the air, and an arriving defender intercepted it. But I think that's going to be
15 yards and a first down, right? So it was 2nd and 10, and that's going to put them about to where, yeah, got popped right up, and they definitely got there before the ball did. So good call by the officials, which I know we talk about it all the time, whether it's baseball or football, and we sit in front of the TVs and yell at the refs, and then they show the replay, and we're going, dang,
they had it right. They had it right.
So they're they're incredibly accurate at all different kinds of levels. It's funny.
And how fortunate we are that we have people in the communities that will step up and be referees, umpires.
For sure.
For these games and things like that. You know, they do get paid, not a lot. They do it for the love of it and for the kids and things. And, you know, at the beginning of the season, South had, I think, 2 or 3 Thursday night games. Well, the big reason that you're seeing Thursday and then, of course, the traditional Friday and even a few Saturday games throughout the state is the lack of referees. Which it's a tough job, and they want to do it and do it right and things. But
and it's crazy that they have – so they do that, which means those referees are doing it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, right? So kudos to them, and it's you know, I personally don't know where they're traveling from. Maybe they stick out into the peninsula, maybe Pierce County or something. But yeah, I know they all don't live at the stadium, right? So there's time invested for them to
away from their families and a lot of times communities. You know, you get them from around, for the most part, around the area. Hey, also, in the past, and I don't know the information on this exactly, but usually this is the last regular season game for the Wolves. Mm-hmm. But there's always been a crossover, and it's with different leagues and whatnot, and they try to match teams of similar abilities.
Success rates
and
throughout the season.
Right. So it's you know, it's not going against Graham Kapowson or O'Day or somebody like that. So it's another game for the kids to play.
And it's obviously it's teams that have not qualified to go into the playoffs or state or something, and it's just to continue their opportunities to get better and enjoy the sport they're trying to play.
So I don't know exactly how it's done. I'm not even sure if there is a cross.
So look at the district website, I guess, going into the
probably
week.
So going into the week and things. Check athletics, page and it'll tell you. So
got it. So it's third and long from the 25-yard line. Wolves trying to sustain a drive here. There's 3 minutes left in the ball game.
He's back to pass. Got a little bit of time.
Puts it out there.
A little too far there.
Just wide. He took a hit too. So
he's a tough cookie. He's taken several hits, bounced right up.
Tough cookie. So now it's fourth and long on the 25. I would assume that the Wolves would just go for this. There's I don't think it's not worth.
Good shot
punting.
Of the band there.
Not
it's
worth
award-winning band right there. Amazing sound that comes out of them. Sometimes we have to close our window up here once they start playing because they're loud. They're right below us, but they're fantastic. Always adds so much to the game. Okay, dropping back for another pass.
Fourth and long, throws it up and out of bounds. But he was covered there. But again, trying to give him an opportunity to play. That was Santiago Herrera on the other end of the reception potentially there, and that will turn the ball over to the Spartans of Sumner with 2:30 left, and the clock is running, Brian. So this may be the last possession for the Spartans tonight. We don't have the totals there, but there was a significant yardage differential today, and the Spartans holding true to their 27.5 point advantage over most opponents this year. So it's just going to run right up the middle on a quarterback keeper. Number 15 is in the game for the Spartans.
Aaron Black
looks like he's taking a couple snaps.
Sophomore quarterback.
Sophomore attending Sumner. I'm not sure how many snaps he's had this year, but that tucked away pretty quick on that one.
You got a mid 20-point average point spread. I bet you he's gotten some time.
Yeah, probably. So he's back again.
Build your program.
He's going to let that one go, just to let it go a bit outside.
Any of you baseball fans out there, last I knew, the game was going into extra innings. It was tied 5-5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
First game of the World Series tonight,
First game
right?
of the World Series, yeah, for you baseball fans.
So
all right, we were just told there is a crossover
game.
There we go. Thank you, Troy.
Coming this Thursday, and I'm assuming it's here at Kitsap Bank Stadium, or we don't know.
We don't. It is here.
Gotcha. They will be.
So it's going to be what they refer to as a single camera. So the game will be showed, but there won't be the wonderful announcers, which is probably people going, sweet.
But there
just
will
let me watch the game. So, but you'll still be able to see it. So don't know opponent yet. We'll figure that out. But there'll be another game for the Wolves right here Thursday night.
Opponent to be named later. We don't know.
Yep. Sumner just takes the knee, and that's going to be it for the Wolves and for the Spartans. The final score is 47-8. Tough loss. Spartans, hats off to them. Well coached, well disciplined team. The Wolves, hats off to them because they kept their heads up. They played hard. They didn't give up.
Played tough.
And remember, the Wolves won the third quarter.
That's
Dang
right.
it.
Be safe, everybody.
Yeah, happy Halloween, all that good stuff. Good night, all.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for supporting these athletes and cheer and dance and band tonight. We really appreciate it. Remind you that there is a game next.